welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel, whichever one it may be. And if you are new here, please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, do all those wonderful things, and just let me know what you think. Anyway, we are here today to do a kit up video. I'm going to be kitting up Harvest Cornucopia. This is by Donna Gelsinger. It is a square. It is a 70 by 94 centimeter, and this is a diamond art club. If you couldn't tell by the box, this is a diamond art club. Yeah. So let's go ahead and, ooh, I had a crazy thought. I got myself some, you know, the Lububus. They're going around. They're big. I got myself a couple. I got this one first, and then I ordered another one, and I got this one, and I'm happy I'm done. So I don't know if anybody's heard about these things. They're just going around like wildfires. But can I clip this? No, it won't clip. I was gonna try to hang it. So that they could hang out with me, but I can't really hang them anywhere. There we go. They're hanging on my stand together. They're actually looking out the door now. Oh, well. Yeah, I was trying to resist. I was trying so hard because I was like, oh, they're not that cute. They're not, you know. And then I'm like, but I'm a huge Coca-Cola fan. Like, I love Coke. Everything Coca-Cola. We'll say that. And of course, I start a video, and what happens? What happens every time I start a video? A cat wants in the house, so I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I also really like A&W root beer, but there's no A&W root beer. Like, I've come to the conclusion that that's my favorite root beer, is A&W root beer. All right, so we have Harvest Cornucopia. We're going to take the sticker sheets and put them aside. We got our toolkit, and the drills are falling out. Finally, there they are. The pack of drills that weigh as much as one of my cats. I'm pretty sure these things are heavy. I could weigh them. You want to see how much these drills weigh? I kind of want to do. I do. I kind of want to know. So let's find out. I'll get my scale in a second, but here is the picture. This is Harvest Cornucopia. I'm going to be doing this for the Harvest and Home event being hosted by Arietta, Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0, and I can't wait to start working on it. It's so cute. So we have our little guy here sitting on top of a pumpkin, which is behind a cornucopia that is full of the harvest. So we have some grapes, apples, corn over here. We have some corn. We have some more pumpkins. These might be gourds. It looks like pears. Some leaves. I don't know what this is right here. It looks like a donut or like a crawler or something. It's probably some type of fruit. Maybe it's part of the apples. I don't know. But we definitely have some, or peaches or something, or maybe it's a gourd. It's something. I don't think it would be peaches, because peaches and stuff are a spring crop down here in the south. So anyway, there we have our picture. So cute. Can't wait to start on it. And let me go get my scale. This is a food scale. We're going to clear it out, make sure it's at 0. There we go. And plop these on. Wow. They only weigh 1 pound, 12 ounces, but they feel so much heavier than that. Like, so much heavier than 1 pound, 12 ounces. Interesting. They do. They feel so heavy. Like, they are almost 2 pounds, though, so I guess, you know, makes sense. Why did that have, I just cleared it out, but it just said 14 ounces again. Wait, you gotta make sure this is clear. No. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Okay, just make sure. Just making sure. All right. So now, turn that off, put that aside. I use that for shipping so that I can get accurate weight on shipping. We're going to go ahead and kit this guy up. So let's go ahead and open our drills for Harvest Cornucopia. So loud, I'm so sorry. We're going to leave this nice and open like that, and we can check out the toolkit. I'm gonna sit down and get more comfortable here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, we have scissors and we have a box, and we're gonna change this from empty to say Harvest Cornucopia. We'll put it up in this corner in the same direction as the pattern. I just threw the empty sticker on. I'm gonna take the empty sticker and put it on that so I can reuse it again. Okay. And I chose this one even though it's the Australian theme, just for the colors. So yeah, there's a kangaroo and a koala and a gator and all that. But I just liked the colors, the orange and the brown. I thought that would fit with the Harvest and Home theme. So that's why I chose that one. All right. I'm feeling a little far back. We might have to adjust here. All right, that's better. Now I don't feel so far away from it. So we have this for trash. Let's go ahead and open up our toolkit and check it out. I don't know why. You know, there's really no point. We did see this in the other video. It had the macaron. So I'm just gonna leave the toolkit together. There's no point in opening that up. Let's open this guy up though. We can do that. Now we have that, and we need something to pour into. Hopefully these won't be too staticky. They are. That sucks. That really kind of sucks. All right. I don't think they're all, yeah, well, they're a little staticky across the board. That sucks. I'll be right back again. Alrighty, back. We're back. Can we do this? Oh my gosh, this is so many drills. Let's start with one. Wrap of drills. And you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't stuck the stickers on this, so we have 61 colors. Of course there's 61 colors. Of course. Why would there be any less? Right? Alright, do I have a there. 61 colors. Which means I also have to do something with this. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I do. So, alright. Put that in one of these. There we go. Alright, 61 colors. Lovely. You're so full of color. There's so many colors. Alright, let's stick these on real quick. I'll probably speed this up. Maybe, if I remember. I'll try to remember. Okay, that's done. There's a lot of colors in this, so this could either end up being a really long video, or I might just cut it short, kind of. I'm just going to put you. I hope that this kind of helps. I should have grabbed like a bunch of these, and then I can just kind of like lay them, or let's move you off to the side. let's do this. 3, 3, 7, 1. 3, 3, 7, 1. Isn't that normally the symbol for black? Is there no 310 in this? There's no 310 in this kit. Okay. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm gonna cut this up just a little bit. I have my nice new scissors today. Yeah, I found them. So it was more annoying having the old scissors because they just don't cut as well as nice new scissors do. All right, so just make like a bunch of these little squares to go inside the bottles. There we go. Some of these are littler than others. That's okay. Now we'll put you. There we go. Just do that. And we'll stick one of these in the bottle. Get us started. Let's see how this goes. Stand in the center. Thank you. All right. Beautiful. Not too bad. A few of them are falling, you know, to the tabletop, but that's okay. I could put the funnel inside of a tray and see if that helps. Okay. Oh. Some of them hit the top of the... This container's rather full. It's a very full container. This is going to take a while. I can just see that. Well, maybe not. Maybe once we get moving into it, it won't be so bad. But that is a very full container. Look at that. It is chock full. It can't even like move. It's so full. All right. I'm not moving that. What was I just going to do? Oh, grab a tray. Grab a tray, put you inside of the tray. Y'all. Okay. I'll grab the next color. And this is going to be 907. 907. There's a lot of colors in this. 61 colors is a lot of colors. I wonder if there's a thing for that. All right, put you in here. Oh, actually, we'll put one of these in there first, just to kind of help these out a little, even though I think this does, you know, like a fair bit, putting them on this dryer sheet. And then I'm going to scoop up the dryer sheet. Whoop, whoop. Okay. That is a full boy too. But having it in the tray definitely helped because the extras kind of like went into the tray. So now we need, you know, I wish there was like stickers that came. Oh, there's some. There's some. I don't know if I have enough, but I got some from the Diamond Art Club. All right, some baggies. And we do have a few extra stickers on this. Man, I wish I had like the Mickey and Minnie ones because I had a lot of extra stickers. All right, so 907. And we're just going to pour you into the tray because I think that'll be easier for this part. There we and get a baggie because I ended up with some extra. I also need to check a 3D print at some point, make sure it's, see if it's done. Let's see what I printed, all that fun stuff. I'm working on a couple shop orders. Alright, so 907. I don't know how many extra baggies I'm gonna have, how many extra colors I'm gonna have. There's obviously a lot of this color in this kit. Not that that's a very big color, so put that up in the top of the kit here. That's why I love these kits. They're my absolute favorite because of that aspect of having that little storage compartment on the top. And put you, wow, that is a lot for just the apples and stuff. Okay. Spin it! This isn't, it's not too bad in the static department. So that's good. Just a little bit. And let's see, what color were you? I'm sorry. 347? Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, 3347, because we already had that one, 3371. So 3347, right? Let's just double check that. Yeah, 3347. I have to remember to get my container before I trash the drill bag. Ooh, that one's gonna have some pretty blues in it too, for some reason. They're stuck in there. Woo! Alright. I guess you need a little extra too. I'm just gonna pour a little of these out so it's not quite so full. And I got a little cleanup work to do. That's okay. It happens to all of us, right? How many of us have spilled drills in some capacity or the other? Or another, I mean, not the other. Some capacity or another. How many of us have spilled drills? You know what's really bad is like when you spill your whole container of drills and you're like, great, I have 5 cats. Do you know what my floor is like on a daily basis? Especially right now in the summer. You can just imagine what it's like. Yeah, it's fun. So I end up with a lot of cat hair in the drills that land on the floor, because even though we sweep and vacuum and do all that stuff, it's just, you can't keep, it's hard to keep on top of it. It really is. It's like having a furry dog or something. Basically, one giant dog. I have 5 cats. It's equal to one giant dog. And one of my cats is long-haired. So, you can get that too. Alright. Only one, though. Only one is, well, he's not really even a long-haired, thankfully. He's a medium-haired. If he was a long-hair, I'd cry. He'd probably be shaved this summer, but he's not. Alright, 780. We're probably going to need to do the same with this one, but I don't know, because I think we're starting to get to a point where there's double bags, and sometimes they're a little bit smaller in the double bags. I don't know if I need to do this entirely. Let's just do, oh, we didn't put a dryer sheet in here. There's one right there. Perfect. And then just put you back in there. Alrighty. Beautiful. So that one is definitely getting a little baggy too. $7.80. It's very handy that they include these little baggies because for stuff like this, it's just so much handier and makes my life a little easier. That. And then we will put you in the tray. And that's that. Beautiful. Okay. The next color we have is 817. And see, this one has 2 bags. So we'll see if one bag will fit in. What the heck? It's stuck there like there was a magnet there, which is very possible. Okay, so this one is 817. We just need to go somewhere else for the time being. 817. It's gonna take forever to kit up. Kitting up used to be one of my favorite things to do. This one's a little bit more staticky. I wonder if it's just the color. The color red, it's, you know, a little fiery. Alright. Used to be my favorite thing to do. I don't know if it is anymore. I still enjoy kitting up. I love, you know, starting a new project and working on a new picture, but when you have this many drills and there's a lot, it just kind of, I don't know, it's just a little bit less exciting than, you know, like, oh, I got 20 drills or something, you know, it was 61 colors. And there's a lot of colors here. I don't know, it's just not as exciting, I guess. I still like it, don't get me wrong, it's still one of my favorite things to do. But 61 colors is a lot of colors. I didn't put a little dryer sheet in here, so we'll just put that right on the top. There we go. And we're going to need a baggie for you. I'm running out of stickers. Yeah, I am. Do that, thanks. 817. I have 2 more stickers left, and then I think what I'm gonna do is just, you know, cut along the side here and make more stickers. Okay. Next color, we have 3776, and there's 2 of these as well. All right, you're a little staticky, so we're just going to do that on this dryer sheet. Man, this really works. 3776, right? That was the color I just said. Where are you? There you are. Let me just double check you. Yes, 3776. Okay. Remember to get the drill container before you get the drills. It's my downfall. Terrible with that one. Will you? Whoops. No, very, very close to fitting. And then it said, no, don't want to do it. We'll just do that. And I also didn't put a dryer sheet in here, so we'll just do that too. Just to kind of keep them a little bit calmer. Alrighty. making a mess here. Apparently this tray is not big enough for this. It helps though. It does help because I'd probably have way more drills to be cleaning up than what I have, so move that back over. Make sure we have that in our frame. All right, and that was 3776. 3776. Okay. My goodness. So let's see. How is everybody's week going? Are you having a good week? Accomplishing some goals that you wanted to accomplish? All right, this one, oh my gosh. This one has 4 packages of color. Look at this. 4 of them. It's crazy. That there. I'm feeling rather accomplished this week. I started using, I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but the Finch app. Like, I started using the Finch app, and it definitely does help you to achieve daily goals and set new goals and achieve those. So it's been kind of nice, like, I will say. Oh. I can't put the cover on the funnel. That doesn't work. My funnels work great though. Or these funnels work great. They're not mine. Don't claim them. I did not design the file. I just printed it on my printer. Okay. I'm learning how to 3D design now. I don't know why, because in all honesty, I could just have AI do it for me. Oh, hey, AI, can you do this for me? Right? Yeah, it's gonna happen to all those jobs. 3D printer, not 3D printers themselves, but like 3D modelers, graphic artists. I'm not gonna say artists in general, because like regular art, painting and stuff like that, like we're gonna still be able to do until robots are here and they do it for us. But in the meantime, yeah, like diamond painting is a hobby that we do for fun, right? So, you know, like we're not gonna give up our hobby for a robot to do it for us. Like, you know, yeah, sure, an AI robot could probably do it in 1/3 the amount of time that it takes us, maybe even less, maybe like 1/16 the amount of time that it takes us. Like, it's so, but still, like, what would 352? What would be the point of that? Then we're not the ones getting to enjoy the process of creating our diamond painting. We're not getting to be the one to enjoy the process of painting our picture, crocheting, whatever we're crocheting. You know, like the hobbies and the art that we do, we'll still do, but it's gonna be a hobby. We're not gonna be doing it for money, right? How are we gonna get money when an AI out there can do it faster, quicker, and better? It's so sad. But yeah, it'll just be our hobby. I haven't been putting this in there, so I'll put one in this one. I popped the drill out too. So 352, and I've run out of the stickers. I'm just gonna run along this pink line so that it comes off the sticker ish at the same time. And then we can start down here with these ones, I guess. So 352. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult because I don't have the, like I have to try to pop it off the sticker paper. There we go. But that still works. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to do its job. Right. There we go. 52. Next up we have 947, which also has 4 bags. I do believe this is the bags with the most in them. So after these bags, it will be less. What am I doing? Putting the cover back on this? No, I need to. Let's put one of these in there so I remember. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, my brother cats are grooming each other. It's so cute. They're so cute. It's so fun having a bonded pair because it's so cute to see them together. They don't sleep together anymore though. They don't cuddle up and sleep together, but I think that's just because of, you know, like what happened in the house and the social aspect of the house when we had Winnie. So maybe, you know, and also it's hot right now, so like the cats are not gonna be cuddling up together and being like, yeah, I just, you know, like, let's cuddle. No, it's hot. Let's not do that. That's gross. So gross. All right, I know I didn't fill this one all the way, but I'm not gonna worry about that. So we have 947. 947. There we go. See how many more stickers I can get out of this? I don't even need that many more, I don't think. I think I just have like I have 2 colors left. This one has a little, I stuck that in a weird spot. You don't go over here with those. Put there. All right. I will say the funnel definitely helps. I'm not saying like you need the funnel, but oh man, it definitely helps. It definitely helps to have a funnel. So yeah, it definitely helps in its own way. I never liked the funnels that you would get in in one of these kits. You'd get those rubber funnels. Oh no, those were horrible. I feel like they just added, if your drills were already staticky, they just made it worse. And then your drills stuck all over that rubber funnel, and it just, no. And quite honestly, they look like something else. But they're not. All right, so this is 744. I almost did it again. Did you see that? Terrible at this. Terrible at this. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know how long this is taking so far, but cool. I did that one pretty good. I'm happy with myself on that one. Here you get a little piece of dryer sheet. There you go. And 744 on this. 744. And I think there's only one more color that will probably need a baggie. And then The other colors shouldn't, I don't think. I think they should all just fit in the jars, but we'll see. $7.44. Perfect. Yeah, this is all the same color as 402. There's 2 bags of that, so put that up there. 402, it's kind of like a peachy color, like a flesh tone color. It's kind of a gross word. I mean, like, it's not, but at the same time, it's one of those words, you know, that you say and you're just like, yeah, it just rolls off your tongue weird. And flesh. I don't know why you are particularly staticky. Seeing if that will help. If they're like rubbing the bag of it? Oh no. You are particularly staticky. Okay, let's see if we can get these out of here. Just like rub my finger on that. Whew. No, I'm now wearing them. That clearly didn't work. They are so staticky. Let's just get these off. That was silly. These are like super staticky. I don't know why. Like this particular color is so staticky. Doesn't want to come off. I'm like hoping they'll calm down on here, but I don't want to touch them with my fingers because I keep ending up wearing them. There we go. I think that's helping. All right, and then for you, we just need this one's just a little bit. Okay, can you just a little bit less staticky? Yeah, that helps. There's just one more in there. They're flying all over the place. They're just like zip, zip, zipping everywhere. And they're stuck to me again. All right, I'm gonna say use up your power. You're gonna go over there and they'll get a new piece. Maybe I should have given him a bigger piece. Maybe I should give him a big piece at the top and a piece at the bottom. Because I don't know what this is gonna be like. Like they're even sticking to the dryer sheet. That's how disgustingly annoying they are. Okay. But the dryer sheet did its trick and it worked. And let's not spill the container of drills. That would be bad. Maybe you can just like get these by just having them stick to me. Stick to me. All right, so 402. That is our last color. 402. On that. A baggie. There we go. Just doing its job. So the last few days I have been working on the sweet garden, and I feel like I've gotten a good portion of it done, but man, I still have so much left to do. So much left to do on it, but it's, you know, it's getting closer, and I'm gonna continue working on it until I finish it. So, you know, like this one might not get done quite this month, but that's okay. You know, like it carries over into another month, but I don't really want to carry over into another month because I've already been like carrying over so many kits from month to month. I've only finished like one big one. All right. We got another strand here to get started on. Oh, we got the AB. Okay. All right, so we got one of the ABs. This is 131. And as you can see, like there's less in these bags now. So that's good. There's 3 ABs in this kit. Put you in there, and let's just see how this pours. Now, can already tell that's just tragic. let's not try that. It was bouncing all over the place. Okay. Come out of there. There we go. We did get some in there, but the rest of them, they're just all over the place. Let's make sure we give you a little piece of the dryer sheet here. Gotta remember that. I gotta work on my memory skills. I need better memory skills. All right, that went under the, I don't feel like digging it out. There's probably so many under there anyway. Unless I can dig it out with you. Yeah, there we go. All right. I don't want to wear them on my finger anymore, so I'm just gonna use the pen to spread them out around a little bit. To coat them with the dryer sheet. Power of the dryer sheet. And it does make a nice, easy little pour spout too. There we go. Our first AB out of 3. So 3 ABs and I think two fairy dust, because this was one of the fairy dust ones. All right, 3, 3, 7, 1. Wait, we already had this color. That's interesting. You know, I'm gonna actually, instead of putting him there, I'm gonna put him to the side, because that's, I mean, I guess it's possible. It's just, yeah, I guess it's possible. If it went from like one right round to the other and they just happened to cut it in between these two, but that's weird. All right, so 3, 8, 5, 6. I feel like there's a drill between my fingers. It's not, but it felt like there was. 3, 8, 5, 6. Shake it like a sugar packet. Yeah, some of these are definitely like more staticky than others. Oh well. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, that first one, like the entire thing did fit in the bottle. So let's see if that happens with this one. I think so. It's just really, it's gonna be a full bottle. Too full, I think. We'll probably move you in. So you are 3, 8, 5, 6. Okay, I'm just gonna pour a little of this out to give it a little room. It's just a little too much. And we'll do that. And then we will clean up the ones that went off. There's one underneath this. There we go. And write our number down. 3, 8, 5, 6. Put you away. So I'm thinking that's why the 3371 was on this, so they just happened to split it between those two. But we will definitely find out for sure, but I'm pretty sure that I did not mess up on the very first drill I did. Not saying that I couldn't, but you know, I'm pretty sure I didn't. And the next 961. There is still so many drills left to do in this kit. So many drills. You know, I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but every single one of my Diamond Art Club kits is always staticky. I don't know what it is with their drills, their packaging, whatever it is, but all of their drills have been staticky. Like every single time I've gone to kit up, always staticky. I don't know what it is, but it is. Every single one of their kits that I have ever kit up has always had static. You know, I live in the South too, so like you wouldn't expect them to be on the, like, I'm not saying that you can't expect static in the South, but you know, we do tend to be a little bit more on the hot, muggy side of things with higher humidity. So you kind of expect it just a little bit less. You know, like I don't expect there to be as much static. Please do not climb up here. I mean, I guess you can. It's, you know what? This is closed. It's fine. Say hi to Cookie. It's Cookie. She's gonna come up. I feel like there's something about me and videos, and the cats just have to be like all up in the space when I'm doing videos. I'm like, oh, she's doing a video? Let's go see what she's up to. I can hear her talking to herself. Let me just go check on her and make sure she's okay. Yes, can you come here, actually? Yeah, that's good. Right up on the shoulder. Good girl. Good girl. You up there? Okay. Why don't you just sit up there? We'll make things, you know, a little bit more awkward. Can you not climb down on my arm? Oh, we want kisses. Okay. You're so funny. She's back. No, don't rub against that. All right. Cookie, I can't do my kit up with you here, you silly little Billy. You're something else, that's for sure. There you go. That's a good shoulder to be on. My left one. I don't need that. No, that's good. All right, so this is our favorite red. All right, the 3-6 color. Love it. I have a cat on my arm. She's sitting down. Oh, you're so helpful. Why do you want attention now? I've already eaten my lunch today, and you didn't come up and say hi to me then. No. Here, go back on my shoulder. She didn't. Normally, when I eat lunch, she is all up in my space. But today, it's after lunch already. Oh my gosh, Cook, get it out. Here, go here. Get up there. Go up there. I don't know why that was such a struggle for us, but that was, I was trying to put her on top of the couch because they like to sleep on the top of the couch and look out the window. So I thought, well, maybe she'll like to go up there. And she was She was struggling with it. She was like, no, you're just trying to get rid of me. It's not like we don't cuddle like 5 times a day. Because we do. We do. We have our cuddle time. I have my cuddle time with every single one of my cats at some point throughout the day. Does a Rebel happen to get a bit more cuddles than some of the others? Well, you know, we might. But I do cuddle with Yankees. We have pets and cuddles and stuff. Even with Floof, my most antisocial cat. Boy, there's like a lot of extra. There's a lot of color in this thing. I didn't realize this thing was like, I guess like I knew it was big, but like I guess I didn't realize it was this big. It was a big boy. What? Oh shoot, I didn't do that color. Where? What color were you? 743. Okay. Right, check that. Yep. 743. Luckily there was 2 bags. I could double check with the second bag. Whoops. Made a little bit of a mess there. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Floof, why are you itching so much? I'm going to put the flea and tick medicine on you a little bit early, I think. Because everybody's itching. I shouldn't be itching. So I think I might do the flea and tick medicine today instead of waiting until the 1st. All right, this is 327. 327. It's like a plummy kind of purple. So this is a little bit better because now we're into the bags that are going into just one container, so we don't have to worry about the overflow, which is nice. They are filling up these containers though. I do like these round containers though. They are definitely my favorite. These ones. I know I have only like the 2 of these, and I don't really like. I don't hate them, but they're not my favorite. There's other containers that I would choose before going to that one. You know, like one of these. I would 100% choose one of these first for kitting up, unless it's a smaller kitten, and I tend to do this thing where I don't look to see 3078. Was that the actual color? Yeah. Okay. Remember to grab the container before you start. Before you cut the bag open and throw the bag away. Right? Right? Went over there. Okay. Surprised we haven't come to any, like, we're definitely filling up this container. Like, it's starting to look very colorful. And there's still a lot of colors left. Alright. But I'm also surprised we haven't come across another AB. Like, we've only come across the one AB so far. So this is 814. 814, there we are. Just had like a brain moment. I was like, I see the 7 and I see the 9, but I'm not seeing any 8s. I found it. Just look after 7 and before 9. And you'll find 8. And if you don't, then I don't know what's going on there. All right, that one was probably my fault. I think I was holding this a little weird, so that's why they kind of like spilled out. Uh-oh. It's okay. I'll pick them up. I'll pick them up. Here, just sit there for a second. readjust everything. And I do feel like I've slowly been moving my table further away from me because it feels like it's gotten further away. This table is a little bit wobbly. I should probably like try to put something on the foot. It's always over here where I like sit by the couch, and I happen to do everything right here where I kind of sit by the couch or sit at the couch, my spot in the living room, because I have to clean the desk that I was using. Ooh, there's only 2 more colors on that strand. I have to take the time and clean the desk that I was using to do videos before, so I could go back to using the desk. But I don't, like, you feel so 9:45, right? That's what that was. Yeah, 9:45. Like, you're kind of in a corner, and I don't know if it's just because of like how the desk is set up. Like, maybe I need to change the way the room is laid out so that the desk is more facing the door, because like right now it's next to the door, and maybe that's like part of the problem is, you know, like the feng shui of the room, it just isn't right, so it just feels a little like uncomfortable and off. Whereas like right now when I sit in my spot at the couch, we leave the front door open for the, you know, to see the cats when they walk up to the door and they want to come in. So we just leave the door open so we can see the cats. So I'm staring at the door, so it has that, you know, like, oh, I'm staring right at it. You know, if anyone were to come in, like, I'd be able to see them approach. Whereas when I go into the other room, where the desk is, there's a wall right behind the desk, you know, like what's typical of how we do desks in rooms, or at least like in my experience how it's always been, because my parents always put their desk against the wall, and I've always known like other people that I've gone in their houses and their desk was against the wall. But you see, you know, like a lot of times the person's back will be against the wall so they can look out into the room. But I think in this room that would be more uncomfortable because that would be putting your back to the door. Whereas right now, I'm next to the door. But I still think that has that uncomfort feeling because someone could like approach and you still wouldn't see them. Not saying like that anybody is. It just gives you that level of like, even though I'm right next to the door, I don't have a visual through the door. And I think I just need to change the room around so that I have a visual going through the door rather than next to the door, because it's really unsettling somehow, like mentally unsettling, just to have that the way it is right now. So I gotta work on that, but I still have to finish painting that room, and I think when I do that, then I will rearrange furniture in there and move things around and stuff, because like my diamond painting stash is currently in there, and like we have a lot of other stuff kind of just in there. It's not like there's a lot of space in the room. It's just like, you know, like when you look around at the walls just have, it's kind of like every wall in that room has something on it in some form or another. Like where my diamond painting stash is in a couple of large Tupperware tubs. One of them's like a slide under the bed one, and oh, ha! That's a lot of 740. Wow. I think there's only like 2. Oh, there's 3. And one other color. 4 bags of 740. So yeah, I just need to do some rearranging and reorganizing and stuff in that room. And because those totes they're kind of like set up in front of a window so that the cats can lay on top of the tote. Because, you know, the cats have to have the space. But I tried to make it feel more open and stuff, and I did, but now I definitely need to change where the desk is and how the desk is set up in the room so that I can feel more comfortable filming and working at the desk when I'm in the room. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that. I might end up changing the, ooh, this one had a lot in it. Wow. I mean, there is a lot of 740. So, okay. We just tip some of this out. I've also been forgetting to put the dryer sheet in here, so hopefully it's been okay. That one didn't even go in. It just kind of stuck to the top. But yeah, I gotta figure that out, because I feel like it would be better overall if I could be doing videos in a designated space instead of having to set up every single time I want to do a video, because I'm sitting in my living room at my couch. All right, that was 740. So we need a baggie for you. Just kind of one of those things that I don't have. I don't have a designated diamond painting spot, which I don't think is a problem per se. I'm sure a lot of people diamond paint in their living rooms. You know, because you're spending time with your... Where did you go? There you are. Alright, you're spending time with your significant other or your family or whatever as well. So it's, you know, like a lot of people I'm sure do it, but I know there are people that diamond paint on their bed. I've done it. I just don't feel as comfortable doing that. And I do feel like my table is definitely shifting all around. I don't know if it's still in frame or not. If you see me. All right. Let's see. We'll do that one. It's getting lower, but there's still a lot to do, and I just feel like this video is gonna be forever if I do all of these. Like, it's just gonna be so long to just sit here and kit up. Do you even want to watch someone kit up an entire kit, like to know how long it takes us to, from start to finish, kit up one of these large kits? That's something somebody's interested in. Like, oh, maybe you are. Maybe you do want to know how long it takes someone to kit up a diamond painting kit, because, you know, like, you're interested in getting one of the large ones, but you're like, I don't know what, you know, like, my time constraints are going to be as far as one of these goes. A lot. I'll tell you, it's gonna be a lot. They're gonna take time. They take time to kit up. They take time to kit down. They take time to work. Like, it's just, like, they take time. It just depends on how much, how long, if you, okay, I should try to rephrase this, try to phrase this, let's see. It's not about how long you want to take to do the kit, but whether or not you have the patience to stay with one kit for a very long time. I don't. That's why I have multiple whips going at one time, because I want to look at something else. And I am struggling with the sweet garden. Now, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I can take a large kit and I can finish that in about a month and enjoy it. But sometimes I am like, no. No, I don't. I don't. $8.98. Is that? I just found another one. Oh, holy crap. Hold on. Where'd you go? Look. Look. 3371. And like, we can't say that this one was because, you know, like they split it up and with cutting it, because it wasn't, because it was inside. $8.98 was on one side of it, and there's another color on the other side. So that's weird. I've never seen them separate one color like that. Like, we've had it in 3 different locations so far. It's crazy. That is a new one, because normally they're like the other ones, they're in a chain of like all the same color in one chain. Shoop. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well, you had a lot new, apparently. I thought we were done with these ones that had to have the extra baggies. I guess not. Ugh. It's like, I think there's still 2 chains left to work, too. This is crazy. There's so much. There's so much. Also, my air conditioning went off, so if it seems a little bit quieter in here, that's why. Because my air unit went off. Not that I don't like the editing app that I use now, because I just use an app on my phone. It has a voice, like a vocal cleanup thing that will help get rid of background noise and stuff. So I hope it's been helping with my videos that I've been doing a voice cleanup. So then, you know, like, it's supposed to sound better and nicer and sweeter and all that. I feel like it does. It does to me. Yeah, there's 2 chains left. I don't want you to fall. There you go. That was fine. You can follow my leg. Alright, 3325. There's so much color, though. Like, I feel like this thing is, like, there's just so much color. It's crazy. Like I said, there's still 2 chains left. And we're still coming across multiples, because this one had 2 bags. So much. I mean, yeah, it's a big kit, so it does need a lot of color. Also, I think this is a little crooked. There you go. I also think my dryer sheet is starting to get a little losing its power. It's losing its de-staticky power. Alright. We also have one of our... Oh, it's this one. This one. One of our little... pixie dusts. Fairy dusts. Whatever you want to call these. Z3838. Look at this yellow. It has like a little bit of a silvery sheen to it. Just ever so slightly. Is it pretty? I'm going to try the other side of the dryer sheet to see if that helps, but I think... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it makes it, if it survives the whole process. This dryer sheet is starting to lose its power for sure. Put that in there, and that's, I'll just put it over there. And then we have a nice purple, $5.50. Nice, $5.50. Where are you? Okay, just pull it out so that I don't forget the color. heck? Is Peanut in here? Is he snoring? Cookie's sitting at the door now. She gave up on the couch. She was like, nah, it's not really where I wanted to be. I just wanted to be annoying you. For pets and attention. She's like the only cat in this house that loves kisses. She actually comes for kisses. Like, the others are like, please don't do that. Please don't. You're annoying. Just stop. And Cookie's like, yes, I will take all of them. Everything you want to do, I will do for you whatever you want. So my husband calls her the yes or no sir cat. Oh, but she never says no. She's always like, yes, I will do whatever you want. I'm a sweetheart. You want me to wear a collar? Okay, I'll wear a collar. You tell the other cats to wear a collar and they're like, watch this. Now you see it, now you don't. Collar's gone. Thanks, guys. So I haven't put collars on anybody else again because Socks won't wear one. My black cat will not wear a collar, ever. And Peanut will, but it's like his fur is still looks weird from where he had the collar on because he's a long-haired cat. And he's like the only other one in the house that will wear... Ah! Crap. Wear a collar for any length of time. Like, keep it on. Rebel and Floof will wear collars, but... And Winnie, when she was here, she was my other collar cat. She would wear a collar. I'd like them to have a collar on because then they have their name and my phone number and stuff with them. So if anything happens to them, somebody can be like, hey, we found your cat. Because they are outside. But I'm just going to have to hope that they, you know, the microchip works and they take them to a vet to get scanned. Not that they go anywhere. They don't go anywhere. They really don't. They're outside, but they don't go anywhere. It's... And I'm talking about like all this random stuff while kidding this up. All this random stuff. You just talk, I guess. You just talk when you're doing stuff like this. And you're doing something for so long. You're like, what do I talk about? But yeah, my cats don't go anywhere. We're at 33. 33. We're getting close to the end. The end is near. And then we can see how long it took to get this far. Nope. What is going on? It sounds like somebody's growling, but like it's Cookie and Cookie. That's weird. It really sounds like somebody's growling. Or maybe it's like somebody's mowing their lawn or something and it's far away. That's possible. It could also be a plane. Alright. It is getting closer to the end. We only have one more chain after this one, and these like are so much smaller in their bags. So this is another pixie dust, fairy dust, pixie dust. Which one is it? I'm gonna say it's probably pixie dust. It's not like, I feel like fairy dust, they'd be like more vibrantly sparkly. You wouldn't be able to miss it. You'd be like, yeah, that's very, although this one's pretty nice. This one has like a goldish sheen to it, almost like a rose gold color to it. It's pretty cool. This one's pretty nice. I know you guys can't see it, but you can't see it on the camera anyway. Tried. We can try while it's in the container, but I don't know that it will. show up there. Woof loof. Can you hold on? I'm almost done here. Really, it'll take me like another hour. His face. It'll take me another hour. I don't know if it will or not. I feel like it's taken me over an hour already. There's a drill. There we go. This is another AB. So this one's, you know, like it's just the, what is it, the 3865, like the off-white color AB. It's kind of interesting because there's no white. There's this, you know, like I would call this like the antique white, I guess is what it is. And there's no like pure white. It's just kind of like that. I don't even know if that, because that's kind of like, oh my god, this thing feels like it really moved. My butt's starting to hurt from where we're sitting on the edge of the couch. 782, yeah, but it's like we're getting there slowly. I don't know how many more colors are actually left, but I feel like we're actually getting somewhere, you know. That one popped out. That was weird. It gets stuck to me because I keep forgetting to put these little pieces of dryer sheets in with them to, you know, help while they're sitting in the jars. It's gotta be, I feel like it's going a little bit faster now that there's less drills per bag too. 3350. 3350. Alrighty. And I'm just leaving these ones out now because I'm like, well, maybe we'll come across another one. Who knows? What do you think? That would be so funny at this point. Like, yeah. Alright, 3346. So this one is like right next to where we were. Ish. Not quite, but still. I think there's like only one in that row left. Ooh. Let's see. Which row do you think is going to finish first? Row 1? Or row 10? Or row 9? Or row... There's not a row 9. There's not a row 10. There's 6 rows. 6 rows. Which one's gonna win? Is any of them already done? I don't think so. I think we still have enough colors that the rows aren't complete. This row, I do believe, only has one left. This one right here. So there's that. This is 154. Alrighty. What the heck, Floof? Did you almost fall over, dude? He hurt himself, and I had to keep him in for a couple of days because he got hurt, and I don't know what he did. It's not bad. He just kind of has like a little cut. But he was limping on his paw and holding it up because, you know, it hurts still, but he seems to be doing okay. I mean, I cleaned it really good, and then I have these medicinal wipes that you put on there. That's for like little cuts and abrasions and stuff. So like, you know, in my kitty medical arsenal. Okay. feel like that one has only one color left in it too. Whoop, I think row number 5 is gonna win. Because I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, that one has that one. And that one. And this one has this one. Yeah. But yeah, row 5 is the winner. Sometimes you gotta play games with yourself when you're getting up. Like, it's taking so long. What is that number? Oh yeah, I just said what it was. It's this one, 3731. Because I said it was the last one. Because this one's on there, right? Yeah, so yeah, the last one for row 5. Alrighty. And there's only 2 more left on this chain. Oh, we have our antique white. And it's another one that's like super staticky. Haven't had one like this in a while, so that's, you know, like that's pretty good. They've been staticky, but they haven't been super staticky. And then it looks like we have our next, I think our last AB actually is the next color, our final AB, because we've already gotten the other 2 ABs. So yeah, our final AB. Look at that, we're getting somewhere. Oh, that one fell on the floor. Alrighty, and I still keep forgetting to put these in. How many did I forget to put in? If you've made it this far in the video, how many did I forget to put little pieces of dryer sheet in? I don't know, so 135. Our final AB. We still have a pixie dust left. So there's not much colors left. We've already finished off 1 row, as far as I know. It's complete. Yeah, we've completed 1 row. So we got, but there still looks like there's so many colors left. Like, look at this chain. It goes on and on. Oh my goodness. If there's multiple bags in this one, I don't know why. All right, so this is 322. This one has like the least amount of colors in the whole kit. Look at that. It's tiny. 322. The least amount of colors in the whole kit. It's so little. They like barely fill up the bottom of the container. There's so few. And then this is the second least. Because Diamond Art Club puts theirs in by how many drills there are per bag. That's how they do their chains. So we're doing the chain 3755. 3755. That has the least amount of drills per bag right now. The one with the smallest amount of drills. Cute. And I still keep forgetting these. I don't know if it would be like easier to count how many I remembered to put them in rather than how many I forgot. Jeez. So many. 718. This is a pretty color. 718. Is row 2 finished? No, I think we need 413 and 414. I think. I don't think we've had those colors yet. Alrighty. Very nice. Very, very nice. Pretty color. That definitely fills up more of the container. And we have our final pixie dust. Oh, this is the most pretty color too. Well, I suppose there's not a lot of purple in this canvas. They're just accenting those as grapes, I think, that are purple. This is the only thing that's in there that's purple, is grapes. Actually, there's a little bit of purple in the background. Like a little bit of like a magenta-y color. Purple, reddish purple. All right. Let's see. Next up, we're almost done. Oh yeah, those two colors that I just said. No, it's not them. This is 318 and 317. I'll do 17 first. I just went ahead and cut both the bags because I was like, well, they're side by side. I'll just go ahead and do both of them. I think this might be the last of the top row. No, there's still quite a bit in the top row. All these colors that have the least amount. All right, so that was 317. And that was 318. But I think one of these rows is complete. Is this the second row? No, the third row I think is almost done. I think we have like one more color in the third row. Whoops. Don't pour that now. Make a big old mess. For some reason, these ones, I don't know if it was the static or what, but they managed to like pop out weirdly. All right, now we have 414. Too bad your neighbor wasn't with you. 413, because I'm pretty sure we still need that color as well. Oops, open that up. Alrighty. I do feel like these are like the easiest ones to do though. They're taking the least amount of time. Overall, I feel like it's going a little quicker. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I do. I feel like it's going a little bit quicker. 3852. I wonder if I can just dump these in, or if they need the... Oh yeah, that one. I mean, it kind of worked. It kind of didn't work. I don't know if it was the container moved or what, because the container did kind of move, but I also feel like it could be the static. All right. Floof left. Peanuts in the window. Oh, no cookies. She was here. 165. And the Rebel, the channel mascot, he's actually in his bed right now. We have this cat tree, and at the bottom of the cat tree is one of those hole spots, you know, where the cats can go in and sleep. And that is where Rebel is currently. He is in one of those, but it's at the base. Yeah, that works. Did you see what I did there? Did you see? Sometimes I crack myself up. I mean, I am sitting here basically talking to myself, so I guess I'm having a full-on conversation with myself. And, you know, with the number of views I've been getting lately, it kind of seems that way. It's just me and my closest friends. Guess it kind of is. We're sitting at the table together. I'm kitting up my kit. You're diamond painting your kit. You know, yeah. That's how it's supposed to be, right? I'm just sitting here talking about random stuff. You're just like, yep, no, I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea whatsoever. You're just rambling at this point. Right? You're just rambling. How many drills do you have left to do? Oh, too many. Too many. We are in the last chain, though. Like, we've survived this far. We've made it to the last chain. It's almost kit up. I really can't wait to start working on this one, but I feel like I have to finish the Sweet Garden. But if I do that, then I won't get to work on this one because the Sweet Garden will probably take all month. So I'm going to have to like intersperse the two of them throughout the month to try to, you know, finish up the Sweet Garden, because next month, I do believe, will be a year of working on that kit. Yeah. A full year. We've hit that point. August will be a full year of working on that kit. I am pretty sure. Oh, this one looks like it's going to be nice. Let's see if this one pours nice. Oh, it did. Now, if they all did that, that'd be beautiful. Kit up would be easy. Just pour right out. Nice. We're almost done. Almost done. 209. Did we finish another row yet? I can't tell. I don't think so. I think we still have like... Oh, maybe we did finish this row. Okay. So we did. Okay. I don't know if any of the others have been finished. There's, you know, we're getting close to the end. There's not as many left. Still another hour. Don't worry. See, look, we're getting there. All right, 3799. And we'll see how long it takes me to kit up a rather large diamond painting with a lot of color. 3799. Cool. All right, and then 208. 208. I think there's only 5 more colors. Yay, which is good because my butt really is starting to hurt from sitting on this couch. I need to like stand up. Time is it? Might have to start cooking food. No, not yet. It's not time yet to start cooking dinner for my husband. I think he's gonna have a long day today too, so I don't have to start cooking until a little later because he said he's gonna have a long day. It's nice. I cleaned the bathroom today. I still have to fold laundry. I'll probably do that after I do this. I have to fold some laundry. I did the laundry last night, so it's sitting in the dryer. Now I just have to fold it today. Or the laundry yesterday. We didn't have that much to do, but we had enough to do. And I have to get more detergent, but it's like so expensive. Why is everything so expensive? Everything costs so much money. It sucks. It just sucks. You know any way that I can get like 3,000 watch hours on a video? So then I can advance to like the next step of YouTube career. So all I have to do is get 3,000 watch hours. Which I had, which sucks because like I didn't make it to 500 before my 3,000 watch hours disappeared. But like initially I had it. Well, it's like YouTube hates me and buries my videos. Buries them in the abyss of YouTube. So I only get like at the most 12 views on a video. It kind of sucks. Because then you kind of question, like, what am I doing this for? What am I putting all of my effort in for? To get... I think, like, one of my videos from last week has 8 views. 8 views. That's it. 8 views. Then you do start to question, like, what am I doing this for? And I get it. There's a lot of diamond art creators on the platform. There's a lot of us doing this. And, like, I really have nothing else that I'm doing right now. So, like, I might as well put the effort into this. Or I could put it into my gaming channel. I haven't done a video on my gaming channel because my mic broke. And I, like, can't afford to buy another one. So now I have to try to figure out how to do a voiceover of the video that I created, thinking that my mic was working, because, like, I can't go back and do that stuff unless I, like, restart a new account, and I'm not gonna do that, because that's silly. That's just silly. It's crazy talk. That's what that is. It's crazy talk. So I have to figure out how to do a voiceover, and I'm like, I had such a good thing going on that video too. Why did you have to not work? It's annoying. And I'm hoping it's just the wires. Like, I'm gonna get a new wire and try that first, but I don't know. Anyway, that was the actual last color for this kit. It's now all kit up. I hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me. And if you made it this far, leave I think there's a pumpkin or a cornucopia emoji. Go ahead and leave that in the chat with your comment if you make one. And yeah, just thanks for watching.